Good morning. I'm Andrea with Happy Cloud Creations, and I'm jumping on briefly today because it is week 8 of the Let's Finish Those UFQs. Um, Hopefully you're joining in, trying to get some of your older quilts finished. This week, okay, say hi. All right, go play. This week my goal was to work on my Rainier Echoes quilts. I had started it in the quilt along in this group. I think the quilt along started in March. And so I finally finished quilting that large Rainier Echoes quilt. It looks like this. If you weren't in that quilt along, this is what it looks like. But mine is the large throw. So it's 80 by 80. I wanted to outline the design of the quilt just to give it another design element. So what I did was I took my ruler and my hair marker and marked out lines, and then I followed it with my walking foot. So it's gonna have a lot of good texture. I'm excited. I finally finished quilting it. This morning I added the binding. These are all Deer Stella fabrics. I don't know if you can see. My lighting in here is not very good, but it's all color on color. So like these have little dots. This one has little dots. This has little scallops. And then this one has little dashes. So this week, my goal is to finish hand sewing the binding on the back of that quilt. I usually use when I do hand sewing at all, I use this Clover thimble. It has this metal pad on it. I don't know, does anybody else have this one? It seems like whenever I use this metal pad, it weakens the thread on the needle and it breaks it. And so I just ended up using this side. Now there's like a hole. So I bought a new one on Amazon. It's a little tight, but I think it's a Clover one as well. I think after using it for a while, I think it's going to stretch out a little because this one did too. Also, I like using these. These aren't sponsored at all. These needle pullers. I don't know if anyone's tried using these before. I like putting one on my thumb. I think it's this finger. Got new ones because somehow one of mine snagged. So put it on these fingers so that when I'm pulling the needle through, it really helps grab on it and it doesn't hurt your fingers. I know if you're hand binding a quilt that's this large, by the time you're done, your fingers can be hurting really bad. So I've been using these and I really like them. Hello, Do. So I'll be using these fingers a lot this week. It's an 80 by 80, so I have a feeling it's going to take me a while to hand stitch the binding. I hope you guys are getting some stuff done as well. I've noticed in the group some people are still posting. We got 2 weeks left of this year. It's crazy, right? My kids are on winter break this week, so it's nice that I let them sleep in. They slept until almost 9 o'clock this morning, and no school, which is awesome. Hi, Cindy. I'm glad you guys can make it. I'm doing it a little earlier today because I thought, why wait till 2? Just do it in the morning. I have to do a grocery curbside pickup today. Since it's the week before Christmas, all the spots were like taken. I scheduled it last night, but the first available wasn't till 1 o'clock. So I'm like, oh, great. Hopefully I got enough food to last me till, I'm hoping, Saturday or Sunday. Hope to get one last more. You hope to finish one more, Cindy? I hope so too. Like, if I can get this binding done, I have all next week. I'm thinking I have, 1, 2, 3, 4 more quilts on my list that are tops. I have like a table runner and placemats, but that's not on the list. And they're all, or no, I have four throw size or larger and one baby size. But I kind of all want to do outlining the design like I did with this one. So like, oh my goodness, this quilting took so much longer than I thought it was going to. Doing straight line from top to bottom of the quilt, you can quilt your quilt like in a few hours, right? 2 days tops. This took me so long just because marking out the lines, um, and then having to bury threads in the center because like I did this design first, but then I went back and did lines through these, so I had to bury all of these threads, and same with the ones in the center, you know. But I really love how it turned out. I might just keep this one for myself. I didn't do such a good job basting, I think, because the back has a few bunches. Like, does that happen to people? I don't know. I used the 505 basting spray and I got a lot of good reviews and saying, hey, use that one. Um, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't use enough and it wasn't sticky enough. And I got a few bunches in the back, which really bums me out. Like, I'm not going to take out all my quilting for little bunches like that. But I might just keep it for myself. Maybe put it on a bed someday, a guest bed when we have one. Right now we don't. We have the kids in the bedroom. So, um, yeah, that's what's going on here. So goal, finish the bunting. And then I don't know. Which one I should do? They're all like throws or that small joyful medals. So I'll have to let you guys know. Once this is done, I'll post it in the group and then I'll also let you know what my next project is. Because yeah, if I can get this done, I have a whole nother week before January, and then I can get another one of these, working on one of these. So, because I do have batting in my sewing room, but I don't know about basting spray. I prefer basting spray. Um, that's about all that's going on here. Oh, I did get more paper patterns in for the Joyful Meadows quilt. I know some people had been asking for them because I sold out like last week. So they're back in stock. And that quilt along starts January 12th. So I think like 21 days. So we still got a good chunk of time to finish up some of our older projects before that starts. And I'll probably I'll jump on next week to do my last, finish those UFQs, check in with you guys next Monday, probably at 10 as well, 10 a.m. You know, that's after the kids eat their breakfast and they're doing their own thing. So it's a good time for me. And then after that, I will start getting ready for that quilt along. I'm excited to quilt it with you. I'm excited. You guys can start posting pictures of your fabrics that you've pulled for it if you want. I would love to see them. And I hope you guys all have a great week and are able to get some more of your old quilts finished so they can be something to cuddle in and not just be laying in a stack in your sewing room. So have a great day, and I will talk to you guys next week. Goodbye.